Hi, I'm Varnaz and welcome to Low Carb Keto Recipes and Having Fun. Today I have the recipe for a COPYCAT Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. They are absolutely so simple to make as well as they turn out divine. Here's what I have. I want to show you. Let me break one open and show you what it is like inside. The perfect peanut butter cup. So we're standing in my kitchen, so let's get cooking. So let's begin with the recipe. We begin with half a cup of peanut powder. Peanut powder is nothing but peanuts that have been roasted in a pan and then put into the blender for a few pulses. Next we have 1/3 of a cup of peanut butter. This is the next level when you're making peanut powder. If you carry on the blender, it'll become peanut butter. So 1/3 of a cup of peanut butter. Next we have 1/3 of a cup of a sweetener of your choice. I've put a blend of erythritol and stevia mix. Next we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm just eyeballing it, but 1 teaspoon should be good enough. Okay, now the idea is get your hands in again and make these into little balls. This is very important for this recipe because if you didn't use peanut powder, and the combination of peanut powder and peanut butter allows you to make it into balls like this, which stay well. Next, I'm taking a bar of Lily's a chocolate bar, which has stevia in it. So I will not need to sweeten that. But if you're using a dark chocolate bar, then you will need to use maybe 1/4 of a cup of a sweetener along with it. That's the entire bar in the bowl, and I'm going to microwave it in bursts of 15 seconds for about 45 seconds. Okay, now that it's melted, I'm putting in 1 to 2 teaspoons of cream so that it just becomes nice and liquid, so that it's easy when you put it into your molds. So you can also melt the chocolate with putting the cream along with it, whichever way works for you. Okay, now that it's become nice and glossy, we are ready to put all this together. It's such a simple recipe. These are the two things we need, and now how we put it together is important. Okay, I've taken a muffin tray, and in that I've put in muffin cups, but I'm using silicone ones, but you can use the paper ones, anything. Even your muffin tray can be a tin one minus silicone. It really doesn't matter, but do put in some muffin wrappers into it, because otherwise it'll be very tough to take it out of your tin or your silicone tray. So now I've put in a bit of chocolate at the bottom, and what I'm doing is I'm pulling it a little up. We just need it to have this little bit of height, so that when you put your next layer of chocolate later, it'll join up with this. Now I'm taking a little ball that I made of the peanut butter peanut powder mix, and I'm going to make it into a disc shape. So basically I make it round and then I flatten it out in my hands just like that, and I'm going to place it inside the on top of the chocolate, right in the center. And now what I'm going to do is cover it with chocolate again, and just see that your chocolate goes to every nook and cranny and corner, so that you don't have any of the peanut butter popping out. You won't need more than 1.5 to 2 teaspoons to put on top. Okay, now that is ready, that's what it should look like, and that's how I'll be doing all the rest of them. So now that all of them, I'm showing you one more method. When you put the chocolate at the bottom, just roll your mold around. That's another way to make it come up a little bit on the sides. Can you see that? That's what we want. Okay, now that all of them are ready, they are ready to go into the fridge overnight or in the freezer for a few hours. What I have done at the end was I put a little bit of Hershey's dark cocoa powder on top. I just like the taste, but you can completely omit this. This is certainly not necessary for the recipe. So they'll go into the freezer, great overnight, and you might have to keep them in the fridge because they might melt otherwise if you keep them out in the open. So that's what they look like when they've come out. The perfect Copycat Reese's peanut butter cups. Thanks for watching. Bye then.